Hi everyone, in today's video I will show you how to use SFTP on Linux. So let's open the terminal. And right now, what is a SFTP? SFTP is a secure file transfer protocol, and it is we can use it to transfer files between, for example, local machine and the remote server. I will show you an example how to transfer files, for example, from the virtual machine with Ubuntu to the Windows PowerShell, which I have right there. So I think this will be a little bit of practical video, but maybe you will learn something new from it. And now, it's very important to say that secure file transfer protocol is based on SSH, so we have to install SSH on our operating system. If you can check if you have installed, if your SSH is installed by typing in the command sudo systemctl status SSH like this, and of course you have to type in the password. As you can see, for me it is active and running, so for me it's fine. If you don't have it active, you have to start it, so you have to use command like this: sudo systemctl start SSH. And if you don't have it installed, you have to install it on your own, but you have to, on the Ubuntu and Debian, you can use command like this: so sudo apt install open ssh-server like this, and it will work. As you can see, for me open SSH is already installed, so nothing happened, but you can use it. And now we can move to the SFTP. So now, how can I connect with SFTP? I will open my Windows PowerShell, and from there I'm in the special folder. Right there, inside this folder I have three files: file.txt, file2.txt, and file3.txt. And we will try to move these files from the Windows PowerShell into Ubuntu home section. As you can see, right now I have here only file 4. So first of all, we need to connect. How can we connect? We have to start with SFTP. Now we have to, the syntax is almost the same like SSH. So username Ubuntu, and now we need to get our IP address from the Ubuntu system. It is right here. So we have to just write it 88 and 122. And we have to press enter. As you can see, now it is required to type in the password. As you can see, connected to this IP address, SFTP is working. And now, of course, we can list the Ubuntu section. So as you can see, this is file 4 from the Ubuntu, so everything is working. If I will print my working directory, remotely working directory, home Ubuntu, so everything is working fine. How can we move this file, for example .txt, into the Ubuntu operating system? We have to use something what we call put. So put, and now we have to specify the file name, so file.txt, for example. And we have to press enter. As you can see, uploading file to home Ubuntu file.txt. And now if I will lift that, as you can see, I have file.txt here. And if I will lift that here, as you can see, I also have the file.txt here. Maybe for now I will remove it, because I will do one more thing. So as you can see, it is no longer here. And how can we as I said before, we have three files. So how I can upload all the files in one command? So we have to use command, so mput, that stands for basically multiple put, I think, and you have to do the star and with txt. That basically means that we will transfer all files that have an extension of txt into our Linux system. As you can see, uploading every file, and here we have it: file.txt, file2.txt, file3.txt, and file4.txt. So now, I will show you it also here. As you can see, it is working. If you want to for example, transfer it to the other directory, you can do it. We are in the home section, so we can, for example, transfer a file to the Ubuntu section. Let's do it. We can do file, for example, 2 into a document, I think. Like this. Yes, I made a spelling mistake here. It should be document like this. But this permission denied, so... Yes, it's permission denied because we have to pass the whole path to this folder. So we can't just do the documents, we have to do home, Ubuntu and documents, and it will work fine. It's not important right now. And we can print the, or we can go into documents, I think. And as you can see, we have file2.txt right there, so everything is working fine. Again, we can, for example, do a multiple put, so mput again, and right now everything from txt into the home, Ubuntu, and maybe, for example, I don't know what we have here, maybe music, but it doesn't really matter. As you can see, it is working, and now if I will go into music and I will list that, we have this folder here. So we will go back and I will remove these files. So file.txt, file2.txt, and file3.txt. But not like this, of course, we have to remove it, so like this. Now we have only file 4, and we will do something in the opposite way. So let's say that we want to get the file from the Linux system into our Windows system, because right now we were sending from the Windows to the Linux, and now we want to send from the Linux to the Windows. How can we do it? It's also really easy. Maybe I will show you that like this. So I will pass one more thing here, and as you can see, we have the 3 files into this in this folder, and we have the file 4 right there. We want to get this file 4 from Linux to this folder. We can do something like get, and right now we want to do file 4.txt. I will press enter. As you can see, file 4 appeared right there. So this is how you can do it. This is, I think, really useful. And again, maybe we will go into this music section, and we have 3 files. So again, for now I will remove it. I have only 4, and again I can do the multiple get. So the same as we had put, so we had multiple put, now we are doing multiple get, and with the extension of txt. As you can see, we have files right there, and we can do the same. We can just, for example, I don't know, file.txt, and we can specify the path right there, but it works all the same, but you have to specify just the Windows path. And this is how you can use SFTP on Linux. This is very useful if you want to just, if you have virtual machine and you want to just very fast move the files from the virtual machine into your normal system. And that's all in this video. If you know how to use FTP on Linux, you can leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I hope to see you in the next videos.